Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Life Hack with Folakemi. Today I'll be talking about self-acceptance and self-appreciation as a person with disability. Yeah, so I liken my stages of disability to stages of grief, and I have heard a lot of persons with disability say the same thing too. So there is the denial stage. Although for me, I had the accident as a little girl. I was 7 years old when I had my accident. So the denial stage wasn't really much for me, but I've seen a lot of people talk about their denial stage. In my denial stage, I didn't take too long to adjust. So there is the denial stage, there is the anger stage. That's the point where you come to ask so many questions. You're angry. Why does this have to be you? What is going on around you? At that time, I was still young, but I could remember I was always asking myself the same question. What is happening and why should it be me? I was hungry. I didn't take too long in that stage. The next stage is the bargaining stage. I remember a story to this because shout out to my secondary school friend, Victoria Oumi. Whenever she sees me alone in the classroom, there's this belief she brought to me, and it stayed long in my heart, the bargaining stage, that can I keep praying? And because she knows that God answers all prayers, and one day my leg will grow back. This made me stay long in this bargaining stage. I was expecting and hoping for a miracle that one day, just one day, I'll wake up and meet my leg again, and then there will be no need for artificial leg and all of that. It took a while for me to get out of that stage, and then the depression stage. So at this stage, you are beginning to accept that this thing has actually come to stay. This is actually what it is. And thank God for intervention of a lot of things that made me come out of the depression stage, where I got to the acknowledgement stage. So the acknowledgement stage is where you accept that, yes, I am a person with disability, which leads you to acceptance. So in this stage of acceptance, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not feeling the pain. You're not taking out the pain. It is just that you have come to terms with the reality of the situation, that this is what it is, and then you make the best use of the situation. I believe that, in my opinion, I think that was the way I was able to start up my journey of acceptance. And then coming to self-love, self-appreciation, there is this common saying that you cannot give what you don't have. So if you don't have love, if you don't accept and love yourself, you cannot appreciate yourself. Moving from self-acceptance to self-appreciation, I think what has actually helped me so far is I practice saying no when necessary without feeling guilty about it. I don't hold any explanation. When I see it is necessary to say no, I say no without feeling bad, without having to negotiate or give you reasons. Secondly, is challenge negative thoughts about yourself. So when you have, sometimes those thoughts wants to come, don't let them stay. When they come, channel this into the right energy and begin to say positive things to yourself. Say things like, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I can do this. Whatever it is, that's whatever thoughts that you're having, negative thoughts, channel it into a positive mindset and begin to speak positive things about yourself. Next is do nice things for yourself. Take yourself out. So you don't necessarily have to break the bank to take yourself out. At the same time, you do not need anybody. Whatever you can afford, just try and understand yourself, understand what makes you happy, and do the little you can do. You don't have to do too much anyways. And lastly, what has helped me so far is cutting off the bad energy and stay with positive-minded people. So if you notice that there's this person that brings up the bad energy and makes you want to reflect on taking you back to a place of depression or a place you are not really comfortable with, you can cut out from them. while trying to so I'm not necessarily saying make people your enemy. I'm just saying you can create a space for yourself that kind of brings positive-minded people to you. All right, guys, see you in the next episode. Don't forget to follow, like, and share for more. Thank you. Bye.